All right, Shalaki, coming back, right? So a lot of these people, I start at verse 2. It says, Isaiah 30 and 2. It says that walk to go down into Egypt. It says, have not asked of my mouth, right? So these people don't pray. It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. It says, and to the trust, it says, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, right? So when it comes down to a shadow, right, what tends to happen? You got people and stuff that will walk behind you. You know what I'm saying? Almost like in Lion King, when it come down to Simba, you know what I'm saying? He walked in Mufasa's footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Right? In somebody else's shadow, right? So a lot of these people and stuff, even for Israel, they're not really Israelites, but they most definitely are Americans. They most definitely that, and whoever else and stuff on any other continent, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to this country, you know what I'm saying, that's what these people are for. That's what these people are for. They for this day and age, as it says in Second Ezra, the 14th chapter. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna build, they're gonna get more and more evil with it, right? So this is this and a lot of people and stuff, they're not gonna have trust in the Lord. You know what I'm saying, right? Because guess what? The Lord's gonna test. You know what I'm saying? And when it come down to the brother Zahab, he was sitting up here saying that in one of his videos that all of us gonna be tested. And the ones and stuff who like abuse Egypt or wherever they are and whatnot, because it's already been confirmed that every other country gonna have their MOTB, but the greatest deliverance is gonna be here in North America, right? So when it comes down to it, a lot of people have their trust in that, because guess what? You're just a phone call away. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get in your car or walk if it's distance. You know what I'm saying? Walking distance and whatnot and stuff. Or you can ask somebody else and stuff so they can dial 911, go into a store, dial 911. You know what I'm saying? It's convenient. But those conveniences and stuff is going to be taken away. And a lot of people and stuff have not been leaning upon the Lord. The only time that they lean upon the Lord is when they're in a bad, messed up situation, right? But when it comes down to an everyday basis, they don't do that. When it comes down to an everyday basis and stuff, they don't do that. You see, right? Right? So in Jacob's trouble, which is most definitely and stuff on this way, some places and stuff already going through it than America, right? But when it come down to Jacob's trouble and stuff, meaning that ain't just gonna be Israelites going through it, it's gonna be heathens that's gonna go through it as well. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because when it comes down to the heathens, they're gonna be looked upon as the ones who have a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jacob probably steal from each other. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? When it comes down to the heathens, they most definitely gonna be coming after them. And why is that? Is because they make more. And I was watching one of the live streams on Elder Malcolm's channel. You know what I'm saying? And Mataz going back and forth, right? Because I guess my signal and stuff is bogus. I have the way it goes. The thing is that the brother Benji and stuff, he was talking about how these heathens, especially Elam, right, the East Indians, right, which it could be Israelites amongst them too, right? But even if they look like an East Indian and they love this world and stuff, they'll be a two-third. And a two-third is a high-level heathen, you see? Because they putting salt on the heathenistic customs, you see? Now, but when it comes down to it and stuff, it's like this. Uh, uh, he was saying how they go to Sam's Club and various other places and whatnot and stuff, and they buy shit in bulk. You know what I'm saying? Sell it for cheap and whatnot and stuff in the gas stations, with the wool and stuff, right? But then at the same time, they got a lot. And when it come down to various stores, especially when it come down to rice, because in their dishes and stuff, they use the basmati, the jasmine, the various different rices and whatnot and stuff. That bag, you won't find something like that and stuff at all. You know what I'm saying? So it shows that they grab shit in bulk when it come down to their stores. You see? Right? In smaller sizes and stuff, things, stuff that they have. Right? But other than that, That's what it is, right? So this is uh so in the end, we come out of Jacob's trouble and stuff, and then when it come down to Edomites, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to various heathens and whatnot and stuff, guess what? You gonna partake in Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? And the ones who's really gonna be in trouble, you know what I'm saying, out of 2/3. Why? Because since they didn't trust the Lord and they denied him all this time, by the time they wanted to trust in the Lord and stuff and accept him and stuff, it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? And all that is up to the Lord, not based off what we say. You know what I'm saying? You see, right? And Salaki, I know I'm saying we, you know what I'm saying, but I preach the same exact doctrine and stuff is great millstone and men of valor. You see, right? I guess right now and stuff, I guess you could say and stuff, I'll be at Luke 9 and 49. You know what I'm saying? Or however and stuff that they accepted and stuff because that's I ain't create the group. But anyways, it's like this. Uh just hoping to be of the body and stuff in the house of David. Right? So when it comes down to it, a lot of people and stuff, they don't trust in the Lord. And as it says in Proverbs, the first chapter, you know what I'm saying, they're going to wait too long. Then that's when they're going to want to trust in the Lord. And the thing is that that's when they're going to want to trust in the Lord. And the Lord said he'll laugh at the calamity where their fear comes. And what's going to be their fear? Having no protection and not be able to utilize the stuff of protection that they abuse so much during this time where they show more faith in. You see, the scriptures talk about in Romans, the first chapter, how they worship more than the Creator, how they worship the creature more than the Creator. You see, so in the end, these people and stuff, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. Some of them are gonna probably know the names. The Lord might snatch it away, take it away. You know what I'm saying? Where they can't call upon it. You know, and these people and stuff gonna be done, right? So when Esau comes in with his new world order, out of the chaos and stuff that he created, talking about the elites, the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? While America is $34 trillion and stuff in debt, probably 35 by now. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that debt, somebody got that amount of money and stuff locked away. You know, the red shields, you know, the red shields, the Oppenheimers, Rothschilds, Gettys, DuPonts. You see, right? The rich double O, J double O's. You know what I'm saying? Right? The issues. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to them and stuff, guess what? They got that what they call it generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? You got something that's called old money and stuff where they pass it down and stuff to their children, which is supposed to happen anyways and stuff, right? But anyways, when it come down to wills and whatnot, that's found in the scriptures. But the thing is that they do that, to they do that, based off uh, stolen goods anyways. But anyways, the thing is that a lot of people and stuff have put their trust and stuff within America or within the country or the rulers and stuff of their country or the different benefits and stuff for whatever position and stuff that they are and stuff when it comes down to the workforce. You know what I'm saying, right? Right, where they have great power and stuff or in their connections, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that they put too much trust in it, where that trust in what they able to do with their hands, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they able to think of on their own and stuff, instead of praying and seeking after the Lord, that's going to fail. Then that's when they're going to try to lean upon the Lord. And the Lord going to be looking at them like, who the hell are you? Especially if they had plenty of time. You see? So this is Psalms 91. And these are for the ones stuff who believe, right? And I forget, there was a video where it said that there was a video where it said uh, where it says what Jacob's trouble gonna mean for those who believe. The Lord gonna be there, but guess what? It's still gonna be a trying. You gotta understand this stuff. This is gonna still be a testing time, even for the elect. You see, you know. Now we already know and stuff that the elect gonna believe no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The scripture says, "Be not afraid of sudden fear." You know what I'm saying? Meaning that guess what? It can happen. So get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? When it do happen, and it's gonna be some times and stuff where it's gonna be tested. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it came down to Jacob, Yahweh, right? Right? Uh, uh, our forefather and stuff, right? When he got the blessing and his brother Esau didn't, he was in trouble. His mom Rebecca told him to go and live with Laban because your brother want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? You know, because your blessing is better than his. When originally it was his in the first place, but he traded over and stuff for raw meat. So with that being the case, it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill him, and then that first blessing gonna have to come to me and stuff because we don't only want stuff that was birthed through the family when it come down to Jacob, right? Right? I mean, no, Salakia, Isaac, Rebecca, Isaac, and Rebecca, Salakia. But when it come down to Isaac, Jacob, uh, uh, Isaac gave the blessing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Esau didn't want his. Jacob got his stuff through a fair trade, right? And the thing is that they've been wanting it ever since. That's why mass genocide of the nation of Israel is what they want. You see, they want that mass genocide and stuff is what they want. You see, right? Slow folks. What's in that gas? What's in that motherfucking gas? Slow folks. Right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So all right, I'm gonna go straight into it. So this, as you can see, it says security of one who trusts in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, right? You know, just like well, so like when it came down to Jacob and whatnot, he was in trouble when Esau and stuff was searching for him and stuff to kill him. You see, right? And it's the same thing right now. But with the Edomites and stuff, that with them knowing and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that they also have people that look like them. Right now, it's like kill everybody except for the ones stuff who showing allegiance and alliance and stuff to us when they bring forth the MOTV. And guess what? They're gonna be a little bit patient. They're gonna be a little bit patient. They're gonna be like, no, let's see how long they last. You know? And if you last all the way even on to death, you know what I'm saying, guess what's gonna happen? They gonna or even if you're still alive, right? What's gonna happen and stuff? They're gonna sit up here and they're gonna be angry, furious at you. Especially if you causing others and stuff to believe too. That's why they want to ban the Bible and arrest and kill all of us. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially those and stuff who's preaching this word, right? Right. So this is, and I'm gonna bring this out. Apostle Paul, the Lord Yahweh Shai had told him, "Fear not, for there are many that believe." You know what I'm saying, right? Right, and that's in all aspects. So this is Psalms 91 and 1. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." You know what I'm saying? Protection. You know what I'm saying? You know what it says in what is it? Is that Isaiah? It is. Bear with me. Uh, it's Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, "A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind." It says, "And a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land." You see, right? And when it comes down to it says, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's sunny, it's hot as hell. You looking for shade. So right now and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, uh, I'm doing this sit down You know what I'm saying? But shoot, the sweat and stuff is most definitely pouring out my pores. It's hot as fuck out here. You know what I'm saying, right? And it's hot as hell, right? So pretty much the stuff, what's going on, with it being hot as hell and whatnot and stuff, right? The thing is that when I walk in the shade and stuff, it's like, yes. You know what I'm saying, right? So then, and then the wind is blowing and whatnot and stuff. So I'm cooling the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? It's a deliverance stuff from what? Overheating. You see? Right? Because even if you sweat too much and whatnot and stuff, not only would you be taking away toxins and stuff, you know what I'm saying, nutrients and stuff will leave too. You know what I'm saying, right? We all know what happened to Lot's wife, right? Right? So when it come down to the shadow of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that's a deliverance, right? So this is back in Psalms 91 and 1. It says, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And that's not no place on this earth and whatnot and stuff. That's talking about being in the state of mind. You see, it says verse 2. It says, I would say of the Lord, He is my refuge. It says, in my fortress. It says, my power, in Him will I trust. Right? And His name is very important. It's is it Proverbs? I think so. It's Proverbs 18 and 10. It says, the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshai is a strong tower. It says, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. You see? So having those names and stuff is very important. You see? As it says in Acts 4 and 12, there's no other name that can be called. You know what I'm saying? Where you might be saved. You see? So it's not Jehovah, it's not Jesus Christ, it's not Yahweh, it's not Yah, it's not uh uh it's not Yehoshua. You know what I'm saying? Because remember in Acts, the 26th chapter, the 14th verse, it's either 26 or 29. You know what I'm saying, right? When the Lord was talking to Apostle Paul, right? What happened? When he was talking to Apostle Paul, he said that uh, uh, he said that when he was telling him that he was kicking against the pricks, meaning coming against his own people, he hurt himself, right? Uh, uh, right. So with that being the case, uh, bear with me. With that being the case, you know what I'm saying? Uh, so like Apostle Paul, even though he knew many languages and stuff, right? The thing is that he said uh, uh, what he learned. It says he had what's it called? He said he had um, he heard Yahweh Shai speaking stuff in the Hebrew language, right? So when it come down to Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? Not Yiddish. Yiddish is a mixture. Zephaniah 3 and 9 says that the Lord returned a pure language onto us. When you go into that word pure, you know what I'm saying? It means 100%. You know what I'm saying? No mixture. You know what I'm saying? So it's not two elements, it's just one solid. You see? Right? And the thing is that uh with with that being the case and whatnot and stuff, the O's and the U's and E's, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? Even though they're vowels in the English language and whatnot and stuff, but those are not the words. I mean, those are not the alphabet characters that's used in Paleo Hebrew. You see? The only so-called vowel that you see is the A and the I, and that's it. You see? And all you need is a 1611 Bible, even though the letter J and stuff was created in 1524. The thing is that 1611 Bible and whatnot, it got the Apocrypha mixed in it and everything, right? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that there's no J's when it comes down to the New Testament. You see a letter I right there. And really, when it comes down to the letter J was created and stuff from the letter I. You see? And Apostle Hart, he had a old book, you know what I'm saying? He did a video where the J, you know what I'm saying, really stems from the Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, the Yah, you see? right? So that's the thing about newspeak. It changes things, right? So this is back in Psalms 91 and 3. It says, "Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence." You know what I'm saying? Right? The fowler and stuff is a trap. You know what I'm saying? A trapper. It says, and from the noise and pestilence and stuff, right? Because guess what? It's going to be all types of sicknesses. It's going to be all types of sicknesses and stuff that's just going to be brushed in out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That the CDC, without the P, even though the prevention and stuff is in there, but not an abbreviation. Wonder why? But when it come down to it and stuff, they gonna come with cures. And I just want to make this point. What they call it, disease X. They call it disease X. And guess what? Notice how they already had a cure for it while they were still telling the people they didn't know what it did. And then guess what? It was like, it just shows the stuff that, everybody and stuff on earth and stuff is just they just a rat and stuff trying to find the cheese. And the cheese it make you sick, right? So this verse 4, it says, "He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler." See, so when it comes down to like, herbs and supplements, you know what I'm saying? I heard the brother Monty say before in one of their live streams and stuff, because he be, right? And the thing is that he was saying that he's sitting up here saying that uh, he was he was sitting up here saying that uh, uh, that some of the herbs and stuff. Guess what? Some of the things be fake. You see, some of them be fake and whatnot and stuff because they don't want. They make money and stuff off people's sicknesses. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? You can't really be healed. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll fuck up their money. Damn. Right? It's like I'm probably gonna have to stop again. But this he's a shield and a buckler and whatnot. This is divine intervention. I want to make a sit down about demonic intervention. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to demonic intervention, it's temptation. You know what I'm saying? When the tempter, and who is that? Satan, or the various demons and stuff, and what level you're dealing on. You know what I'm saying? Where they come and try to get you to throw you off and stuff of the path of righteousness. That's demonic intervention. You see, right? But when that demonic intervention comes, and guess what? That divine intervention comes. But that divine intervention is going to come to those who believe and trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? No matter what anybody else feel about them. You see, or nobody, no, right? It's like I'm gonna pause it and come back.